someone. Secret agent someone.
Hello, and welcome to the stream. It's me, Wordy Girl. I'm here, and I am on time, I think. I honestly would have actually been on time if it wasn't for the keyboard camera. Like, I got a new keyboard camera, so as you can see, it's pretty cool, but for some reason it was tilted, and I was like, oh my goodness, I don't like it. So I tried to straighten it out before going live, and technically I went live at like 8:01 or 8:02 in my time zone, which is annoying because I was actually going to be on time, in fact, like a minute early, but you know, it's fine. Welcome to the stream. I already heard someone else would. Hopefully you did too. Una is already here. Hello. Welcome to the stream with the co-host in the chat. Let's get some music going, and then let's see what we're gonna do today. We are probably gonna okay, I was about to say this is gonna probably be too loud, but I don't think so. Yeah, we're going to do some sprints probably. I don't know what else. If you guys want to redeem anything, feel free to do that. If you want to chat about anything, feel free to do that. It's kind of just a random stream. A lot is going on. I do know I have my Kickstarter currently, and it's not really, this year I was not very prepared for the Kickstarter. I did more last year, honestly, even though my Kickstarter was not successful. It was way more successful than this one that I have. And it's, I can blame it on things that are happening, but I just honestly, I'm like, I don't think it's gonna happen yet this time. So, but that doesn't mean that there's not going to be any kind of push for a support or anything, because I think that it's better to push the Ko-fi or Patreon support right now than it is to push the Kickstarter, because it's getting so late in the game and I don't know if that Kickstarter is going to make it. But if you want to support it, you can always RPS? I don't know. I think it's zine, just !zine in the chat to find out about it. Let's see. If you are in the chat, you are probably about to see an ad. ! Ad, so let me know. ! Back to let me know that you are back. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna for one turn on the clicky because it's not there. There we go. Una says there was an unofficial challenge on World Anvil that I don't know if you have read here. Yes! there was an unofficial challenge that has to do with my game, which was my zine, and I did see you entered the challenge. I did. I did not read it on stream, no. If you are in an ad, exclamation point ad to let me know, exclamation point back to let me know that you are back. I'm just trying to get some stuff together in the background. Okay, I think it's good. Now we're gonna do clock. Clock, clock, clock. And I guess we're going to do 15-5 sprints. Alright, let's sprint for 15 minutes, guys. And it says it is close to the end of submission period. Yes, that's true. I will talk about it on stream after the ads, because there's supposed to be an ad. I don't know if it's really going to be an ad or not for you, but after it tells me the ads are over, I'll talk about it here as well. Alrighty. I'm going to put this 15 minutes on the clock. I won't start it until the ads are over. Now, some of you guys might not see ads. If you don't, it's fine. But if you don't, you can check out the zine that I had. And there was so much that I wanted to do. I wanted to show more art. I wanted to show the potential of this game. It honestly does not show enough potential. Because I just didn't have... there was just so much. But yeah, maybe I might restart this project again. Thank you to the few people who did support the Kickstarter. I'm not giving up on it yet. It's possible it can fund. The goal is quite hefty though, which means it would take a literal miracle in order to actually successfully fund the whole project. But if I do get more interest in it, I might do more, even if it doesn't successfully fund. I'm not sure. But you can check it out at that link that Handsome Co-host has put in the chat. I do know if you're in an ad, you can't see what I'm saying, which is fine because I'm just making this an ad. But it says the ads are about to be over in about 7 seconds. So once these are over, I will start to talk about what Una was talking about, which has to do with this Kickstarter. Alright, the ads are supposedly over now. So what we're gonna do is go to the page that shows you what the thing is. Alright, so this is what it was. It's called Rock, Paper, Scissors, Spy. It was supposed to be an epic game. The cards don't even look like this anymore. I honestly redid the cards. Unfortunately, I could not do any... I didn't update the art or anything. I did not make a cool video like I did last year. I didn't do anything this time. It was just so much going on. But basically, it's supposed to be like a set of cards where it's kind of like, you know, Pokemon cards. Kind of like that, where each card will have an agent on it, or it will have a device on it, or it will have a car on it, or it will have a pet on it. And it will be where you can battle each other. You can, you know, play fun games. And it's called Rock, Paper, Scissors, Spy because the different colors mean rock, paper, scissors. And that's one of the base games of the cards. So like if your agent is red, the color is going to be rock. Red means rock. If your agent is orange, then they have both rock and paper because yellow is paper. So that's the kind of premise of one of the games. But anyways, what Una is talking about is the Get in the Game Unofficial Challenge. And the Get in the Game Unofficial Challenge is just... has not had very many entries, but Una did enter. So thank you for entering. Hugh Pierre entered, Una entered, and Marco entered. So we will have to review those entries. Thank you to Una for entering. You can, if you want me to read it on stream, I can. If not, no worries. But I do know this character. It's Sue. I can read about Sue if you would like. If not, no worries. The other two entries I'm not going to worry about because they're not here. And I don't like to read people's stuff when they are not here and they can't give me permission to read it. But yes, so that is that. Basically, if you want to participate, though, and get in the game, you can go ahead and go to this link. And basically, the TLDR, sorry, too long didn't read, is basically this. You have to come up with a character or an item or anything that you think would be good to be on these rock, paper, scissors, spy cards. And I will go through all the entries and I will see which one seems like it would be cool to be on the card, and I will put it on the card for you without you having to support the Kickstarter. Una says, I would love you to, actually. So we are going to go ahead and read Una's article about Sue in her 20s. Her early 20s. If you would like to go ahead and read along, I have put the link in the chat. This is from the known universe. Sue in her early 20s. Cecilia Molina, aka Sue. Sue is, in my opinion, Sally is the one talking. Sue is, in my opinion, a good coworker and even better study subject. She is from Earth, but a few of her relatives were enlightened. I love when you use the tooltips because we can figure out more about it. And she grew up as one too. Even so, she still has trouble to tell one world from another and constantly mixes stories with history. Uh-oh. It's hard to know what she's aiming for when she herself never thinks about it. She enjoys life as it comes, I suppose, but I believe that she's finding out the world of possibilities in front of her now that she's in an environment where she can use her abilities for good, as her father taught her. In the short term, whenever she's on a mission, she's fully invested in the goal, not ignoring everything else or remembering her instructions, but committed. And as a Sally when they haven't worked much together. Exactly. Mental characteristics. Personal history. Being the only child of two busy yet devoted parents, Cecilia would have been spoiled by her mother's guilt for the missing school events and by her father's questionable judgment. But her easy smile and effective puppy eyes weren't as powerful as her ability to move things with her mind. Through several generations, the Molina family had developed a system to teach self-restraint to their children. Meanwhile, her mother's family had its own history with responsibility and good manners. Both her parents worked together to raise her as a respectable citizen, decorous woman, and harmless telekinesis practitioner, and the results were not too bad. They gave up on the decorous woman part when she was 12, in part because the whole concept is very valuable on Earth, but mostly because it was already obvious that she wouldn't ask anyone's opinion about what kind of woman she would be. As for respectable and harmless, her mother said more than once that at least she's not a criminal. Oh my goodness. But she constantly worried about her interests and how often she got in trouble, and was close to revealing her telekinesis to people who wouldn't understand that such a thing had existed. I wasn't a criminal, but I was wanted for robbery out here. I didn't actually steal anything from that museum. I just happened to be there at the same time to steal the same thing. Ah, the good old failures. Sue. Oh my goodness. Sue was hilarious. Along with her parents' impeccable example and loving instruction, she grew under the influence of her cousins, Teresa, and to some extent, Angel. Because they had Oganese parents, they had abilities and ideas that didn't fit on Earth, giving her a unique perspective and opportunities to peek into the known universe's ways. At first, she wasn't interested in getting closer to the universe's business. Joining her cousins into another world's business was a sacrifice she was sure she would regret. And the murder of a loved one during the Foreseer's hunt made her fear the universe beyond her home world. She never meant to be involved with the community or the laboratory. Employment. Back on Earth, she was starting a career in an industry that creates games, but she was sent to help with some conflicts and eventually changed her plans and moved to the Ninth World to help me, Sally, with my research on her rare ability. When he showed up in my living room saying that I was the right tool for the job, it was easy to admit that I was terrified that I would get killed, or even worse, reliving what happened that time. But then he accused me of being resentful, and I wasn't going to admit that part. So, now that I think about it, he tricked me. I know it shouldn't be a surprise coming from him, but he doesn't do that to me so often because I tend to follow instructions. His instructions, at least. Sue, after officially joining the laboratory. While she isn't officially an employee, she is constantly helping me with maintenance, and once in a while she joins a mission where she comes around with tips from her so-called confidential source that trigger a mission. Morality and philosophy. You might think Sue is quite flexible about all those things her family taught her as she grew up, because she is too impulsive and carefree to carry the weight of strict morals. It turns out she has a considerable set of values that she subconsciously respects as she improvises through life, and is extremely judgmental of the quite varied cultures and costumes in the universe, even if she won't invest any time or effort arguing about it. Basically, the universe is huge, her knowledge very limited, and when she does know something, everyone who disagrees is automatically wrong, but she couldn't care less. Unless, of course, it affects her, in which case, it's not about right or wrong, it's about her getting you out of the way. She's not as judgmental about her own self, but that's probably because she follows those rules by instinct, so she rarely ever finds herself doing something she thinks she shouldn't. And when she does, she's happy to admit that it was a mistake, fix what she should, and can be fixed, and believe it won't happen again. She is as carefree as she seems despite the dangers, not because she ignores them, but because she pays attention only to the ones in the present, and has a lot of practice keeping her own ability in check, so she never worries about hurting someone by accident. She is not opposed to violence, but she is totally against hurting others. Permanently, at least. You can see that she finds self-fulfillment in helping others and living new experiences, but she doesn't worry about plans to achieve those things. Dad has always said that you should always use your gifts and circumstances to provide help to those who need it, but my gifts are being enthusiastic and moving things with my mind. You don't go sharing telekinesis with anyone on Earth, so I ignore that part and enjoy being the life of the party. Kind of useless when things go sour. Oh no. By the way, I see Kelly is in the chat saying hello to everyone. Hello, Kelly. Welcome to the stream. We are currently reading Una Quintista's article called Sue in Her 20s, because this is a submission to the Get in the Game Unofficial Challenge on World Anvil. Personality and characteristics. Motivation. It's hard to know what she's aiming for when she herself never thinks about it. She enjoys life as it comes, I suppose, but I believe that she's finding out the world of possibilities in front of her now, that she's in an environment where she can use her abilities for good, as her father taught her. In the short term, whenever she's on a mission, she's fully invested in the goal, not ignoring everything else or remembering her instructions, but committed. Contacts and relations. Most of her acquaintances are humans from Earth, and she has been having quite little contact with them, which upsets her greatly. That said, in her short time at the laboratory, she has befriended everyone she's met, except one. But, well, that's a funny story, and we have yet to see its end. It's certainly that they don't get along well. She might not always like your ideas, but that rarely stops her from liking you, and she enjoys getting to know people, which is always a good start. She even gets along with Jerusa, and our securities head tolerates her unaccountable violations to the rules. Right. So, alignment chaotic good. I can see it. She has telekinesis. She's 24 at this point. Oh, she was born on August 8th on Earth's calendar. That's very close to, some of you probably know about Roblox sister. She was born 2 days after Sue. Rar, which Mel is in the chat. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Which Mel has redeemed randomness, so I'm gonna have to do something very random. Here's something. I'm gonna put on these. It's still February. We need to do Valentine stuff. So now I have heart glasses. Thank you so much for the randomness. Circumstances of birth. There was a party before, after, and during my birth. Only one is customary on Earth, so I guess they were happy. The second party wasn't for me. I just decided to arrive early because I wanted to join the fun. That's so funny. She was born on Earth. Oh my goodness, great. Long, curly, and thick brown. She styles it in several different ways, her hair. She appears in all these things, which look, the titles are awesome. Fate is barely a guideline. Flowers don't care about time, and guilty by association. Those sound very, very interesting. Great. That's awesome. According to herself, she only speaks Spanish, a bit of English, and brilliant nonsense. Which Mel says, speaking of Valentine's, I got a BF. Oh. Wow. Okay. The sad part is we didn't start dating till after Valentine's. Well, that's okay. If you meet a person, even if it's after Valentine's Day, I think that's still good, right? Hopefully it goes well. Much love to you all. I think this is pronounced Caleb. I don't know if it is. Please let me know. It might be Caleb. I'm not sure. But, they assigned me to work with Fadaki. Fadaki? I don't remember how to pronounce Fadaki. I feel like it's Fadaki. I don't know. I haven't said these names out loud. I just remember reading them. And the murderous Jerusa, which I pronounce like Garusa, but it might be Jerusa. I have no idea. I'm so sorry about these names. I know these people. I have read all about them. But I just never said their name out loud before, which is amazing. I didn't realize I didn't. I mean, we worked well once. That doesn't mean anything, but I admit they are fun to be around. Caleb, you said, sounded good? The first one? Okay. I can't let those two on their own. Is it... I don't know how to pronounce this either. The second better for Jerusa? Like Jerusa? Or did I say Garusa second? I feel like I said Jerusa second. And I've seen this name before as well. Jerusa? Okay. I've seen this and I just keep on thinking it looks like lunar. Oh, Garusa, like goat. Okay, Garusa. Okay, got it. Now I keep seeing this and it keeps making me think of like lunar, but it's like Iunar. I don't know how to pronounce that either. It's like Unar, is it? I don't know. And is it Fadaki? Ironically, I'm assuming people would think the other one. What do you mean? Unar? Like that? And Fadaki. Okay. Uner controlled Garusa, but Fadaki is just a kid, and yes, Sue is new on the team, but she is the perfect combination of crazy enough to face them when they are wrong, and wise enough to know they are wiser about a lot of things. And that is what Caleb said. The girl is annoying but efficient. I can't quite understand how she can be so against hurting people and so violent at the same time. It's all about self-restraint, she says, and of course, she has the precision of a shadow knife, but she's always running after all kinds of distraction and doing whatever she feels like doing. I don't know. Garusa, currently a peacekeeper. I like her. She's both wise and carefree. You don't find that around so often. And don't let Guz's stories scare you. She has never killed or mutilated anyone who's going to stay like that. Fadaki. Very interesting. She is easily distracted in normal circumstances, and even when she has her own attention in something, somehow she's also noticing everything else. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing depends on the situation and who's having to deal with her behavior. She has a habit of using telekinesis or humor to make up for her flaws. She has a good memory for vital lessons and life or death instructions, but not so much for facts and regular orders and directions. Alright, thank you so much again to Una for letting me read about Sue on stream, and of course we're gonna have to give you a nice little bomb for the reading. I think this one fits. Thank you again for sharing and entering the contest. Much love to you. For those of you who don't know, this is the contest called Get in the Game, which was an unofficial World Anvil Challenge to bring more attention to my Kickstarter, which is still currently running, but hasn't gotten much traction, and most of that is my own fault because I have not done that much advertising or, pushing for it to be, supported. Also, I did not add the art that I wanted to add, and I did not, make a video and all that stuff, which is annoying, but it's fine. But it's fine. We are going to Una says it was a cool challenge though. Yes, and thank you so much for participating. Much love. Alright, I'm taking these off now. They were reading glasses, clearly. They made it very easy for me to read the words. Not. Okay, so what we were about to do before all that was start a sprint. We are going to do 15 5 sprints. So we're going to start with 15 minutes on the clock. And if you would like to join us, you can join us in the Discord server. And we are sprinting in the bot quarters. If you click the link that Handsome Coast just put in the chat, you can keep track of your words with us. If not, no worries. You can just look at the clock that's right up there on the screen. And I will be working on things in the background. And feel free to chat in the chat, redeem stuff, do whatever, and yeah. Oh no. It's Josiasaurus! Welcome to the stream, and Josiasaurus says, everyone donate to Wordy! Thank you for the support, Joe. How are you, by the way? Una says, oh, still time. What do you mean? Still time for the Kickstarter? Yes, there technically is still time, and there's still time to enter the contest if you want to. We will also do some donation push this evening for me. Happy time zone to all of you who may not be in the evening. Some people are in the morning already. Some people are in the afternoon. But yes, we are gonna see what happens. I hope that we can at least get a little bit of of donation traction. And speaking of that, Kofi Streambot is in the chat to let you know that if you do donate while I'm live, fun things can happen. We will also have the little Valentine's wheel, so feel free to do that.
Stop. It's too much.
Thank you so much to Joe for making someone laugh. Where is Valentine someone? What do you mean? The redeem, or is that next year? What do you mean? The redeem for Valentine someone? What is, I don't get it. What Valentine someone redeem was there? Like where he says it's unimportant? Cause that was for his birthday. When you can wish him a happy birthday and then he was saying like it's unimportant. That was because it was a leap year, so his birthday was actually on the 29th. This year there's no 29th. But I did say I should make a Valentine's thing. I didn't, unfortunately, so sorry, but I did not make a Valentine's. I did make that though. The rose fell as always. Yeah, we did not make someone say anything for Valentine's Day this time. Oh no, someone's birthday this year. Yeah, no. Someone's birthday this year did not come around. Unfortunately, his birthday only comes every 4 years. He even ages secretly. True. I mean, clearly he could celebrate on the 28th, or he could celebrate on March 1st, but he doesn't want to, so that's why we just don't do it.
Calm down, Constance.
Thank you, Joe, for making someone say something. $9:05 on the clock for all you sprinters out there, and if you are in the chat, you may be about to see an ad. Thank you for making someone sing. If you're in an ad, exclamation point ads to let me know, exclamation point back to let me know that you are back. 6:50 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. $2.56 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Ah! Time's up. How did you guys do that sprint? I only did 120 words. Alright, it is time for a break. 5 minutes on the waiting clock. Feel free to stretch. 'Cause I need to. There we go. And during the break, just know that the WaWas are still open for voting. If you would like to vote in the WaWas, please do. Click the link. My handsome co-host has put in the chat. So many wonderful people have submitted to the World Anvil World Building Awards, including myself. So if you are interested in voting for things, please do check that link. And it's easy and simple to vote. You don't even need an account. You can just enter your email address, and that is that.
Really? Is that the best thing you could think of?
Thank you so much, AJ. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I always wonder, what is this? It's my other screen. What is this on the screen? It's so funny. $2:39 on the waiting clock, and yes, I'm just doing things while waiting, but it's fine. Need to do calculations now. One on the clock for all you resting folks out there. Alrighty, 5 and 4 and 3, 2, 1. Time is up for the resting. We're gonna head into our 15-minute sprint again. Because I'm ready to type. If you cannot tell, I've been typing even when we were supposed to be resting. If you would like to join us, feel free to click the link that Handsome Co-host has put into the chat, and you can join us in the bot quarters where we will be keeping track of our words. 15 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Here we go. One, two, three, four on the clock for all you sprinters out there. If you're just now joining us, welcome to the stream. We are currently in a writing sprint. If you would like to join us, feel free to click the link that Handsome Co-host has put in the chat to join the Discord server and keep track of your words. Or you can just take a look at this clock right there. Or I didn't pay attention, I could just play right here. And you will see the clock is above my hands. I've been trying to figure out how to point to the clock, and I can literally just do that. Funny enough. Haley is still in the chat, and we have 9 minutes and 4 seconds left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Not calculating this properly. Hi, 15 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Trophy Stream Bot is in the chat to let you know that if you do donate while I'm live, fun things can happen. Alright. I think this is fine. Let's see. Time's up. How did you guys do that sprint? All right. Let's see. 335 is my total. Alright, let's see. What did I do? Words 335, right? Is that what I said? Yep. Okay, 215 new words. We got some things done. Kelly has asked handsome co-host, what does kiss mean? Cheer bits to kiss Wordy's hand. For every 100 bits, Wordy will stamp her hand with a kiss from you. For 1,000, she'll stamp her face. So somebody has got me to do kiss before on the stream. I stamp with these little stamps, and I will stamp my hand or either stamp my face. If you want me to do that, you have to cheer bits. Kelly asks what Valentine is. And guess what? If you're in an ad, exclamation point, ads, let me know, exclamation point, back to let me know that you're back. It says you guys are in an ad. And we are in a break. 4 minutes and 4:13 on the clock. There we go. For all you resting folks out there. Do some stretches. Kelly's gonna start a heist. Let's start a heist. Alrighty. Alright, if you guys want to join the heist, please do. Alrighty. Gotta get some stretching done. And it looks like the ads are over. If you're back from the ads, welcome back. Kelly has asked what Valentine is, and I didn't want to explain until after the ads were over. Valentine, handsome co-host, says, want to give Wordy a Valentine? Tip Wordy on Ko-fi and leave a custom donation note, and she will put it in her little love mailbox. But now, if you really want me to do any of these Valentine things, you can literally just cheer bits, or you can donate, and then I will spin the little Valentine wheel, and all these things are on that wheel, and you might be able to put a Valentine in this mailbox. As you cannot see the mailbox anymore. There it is, if you can see it. Also, I have all these roses and stuff that I have not even eaten. So many Valentine's things, so if you want me to do Valentine stuff, please do donate or cheer bits, and we will see some cool Valentine stuff as the month is almost over, surprisingly. Unfortunately, after Una has joined the heist, and Kelly and I, handsome co-host says, red alert! Half of the spy team was captured by opposing operatives. Una and I got out, though. Unfortunately, Callie has been captured. What are we going to tell Commander? Una says, I blinked and there are 2 minutes left, but I feel like there's been more time. Yeah, exactly. This is just the resting one. We'll get back into the actual sprints shortly. Have you been able to do any words? I know Una said earlier, I will try to do words this time. I don't know if you ended up actually doing words or not. If not, it's no worries. But if so, congratulations. These sprints have been going quite fast. And we're just doing 15-5. So like a 15-minute sprint and then a 5-minute rest. And I see a little thing. What is this? It's a little tag that says Happy Valentine's Day. And I don't know where it came from. It came from something. I don't know why. That was just sitting there and I have no idea where it came from. Okay. Well, very belated. We still have the Valentine's vibes around here. I did. I didn't finish the scene, but I wrote almost 500 words. Congratulations, that's more than I've been writing. And we have 5 seconds left on the waiting clock for all you resting folks out there, and then we're getting back into the sprint. There we go. Please do stretch your hands, stretch your neck, get up, stretch your legs, get some drink, get something to eat, whatever you want to do, buy a break. And we are back to the sprint. 15 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Una says, and I managed to decide how to connect the things I didn't know how to deal with. Yes, that is always a great progress. And for that, I think that we need to go ahead and redeem applause. Because there have been times like that for me where I'm like, how do we deal with this thing? Let's just like leave it alone and let it work itself out or something. And then guess what? There we go. We finally did it. Woohoo. And it says, for some reason, I've been ignoring that story because I didn't know how to do the connected. Exactly, that's what I do. I'm like, you know what? I am tired of thinking about this right now. I honestly don't know. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. And then some people are like, well, you're the author. You can just change it. You can just make it like... I'm like, I don't know. I need to figure out what it is. And I can't figure it out. I know that it's like that. I just don't know how that makes sense. But once you figure it out, you're like, woo! That's amazing feeling. So congratulations on that. Here we go. We are going to try to jump back in. All right. Alright. I think these things are done. Okay. .606 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Okay. Oh my goodness. I am tired of when I am... That's fine. Maybe that will get rid of it. Okay, we have about 1 minute and 23 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there. If you're just now joining us, we are currently in a riding sprint. Alrighty, time is up. How did you guys do that sprint? Oh my goodness, I didn't even join. That happens so many times, right? Alright, words. The good thing is I can join with same words. Alright, 252 is my final word count that session, giving my document a total of 587 words, which is not very much, but I am getting some things done, getting some things worked out. How are you guys doing with these sprints? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do a 5-minute break. And during the 5-minute break, we are just going to take some time to shout out the supporting Ko-fi links. If you would like to donate to me, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you do it on the special page here that Handsome Co-host has put in the chat, fun things can happen when you donate. So if you visit that link, you will see there are a couple of things that can happen when you donate in these tiers, or you can join the agency, of course. And sneak peek, I am trying to come up with some prices for lifetime agency members, because I know some people have been supporting for a long time. I want to give a discounted price to those who have been part of the agency for a long time, if they want a lifetime membership. But for those of you who are new and want to join the agency for a lifetime, I really want to give you guys a good price as well. So do stay tuned for that. That's just a sneak peek of some stuff that I'm working on. Speaking of working on stuff, let me know what you guys are working on. Feel free to put the links in the chat, or put whatever in the chat that you guys are working on. We talked about the WaWas, which are the World Anvil World Building Awards. I was looking through some entries earlier today, and I'm like, there's so many people who joined this time. I feel like last year there were hardly this many people who have joined the awards, but so many people joined the awards this time. And I feel like at first I was like able to read every category, actually read and like go through it. This time I'm like having to skim stuff because there are so many entries, and I honestly cannot, fully appreciate each and every one of the entries because of all the other stuff that's going on in my life. But if you guys want to check out the WaWas, do click the link the handsome co-host has put in the chat. The last day to vote, the last full day to vote, I believe, is this Friday, February 28th. Now, this link that Handsome Co-host put in the chat is, of course, going to go to my articles. But if you want to vote for other Anvilites, they will be in the page as well. If you just go here and you click, how do I vote? And you will see this handy link that says, so many cool people on World Anvil have created awesome things. If you want to find all the entries from everyone, you can click this blog post link and it will take you to all the entries that everyone did in World Anvil. And if you're just scanning here, you will see all of the things that I mean. All these right here. Do you see this little thing right here in the corner? How small it is? It shows that this article goes on and on and on and on and on, and these are all the entries. So like I said, if you want to vote, go ahead, you can skim through. If you already know some cool beans you want to vote for, you can go to their page. Usually a lot of people have created these articles that showcase all of the articles that they submitted to the WaWas, kind of like how I did, and it's in the chat. Handsome co-host is put right there. So if you want to see all the stuff I submitted and vote for it, you can go to that. But you can also vote for different people. You don't have to vote all for me. You can vote for me with one thing, and then you can say, oh, I know this other person entered, I'll vote for them on the other one. So there's several categories. It is all up to you as the voter to decide who you're voting for and what you're doing. If you don't want to vote at all, feel free to bypass the whole thing, but it is fun to vote. And it's fun to just explore these worlds and see all the things that people are creating. So I do encourage you to go ahead and check it out. Don't get overwhelmed by it because it is a lot. But check it out, especially if you know World Anvil and you've seen people around the community. Check out some people that you know about and wonder, did they enter the WaWas? Probably so. You might be able to vote for them. Kofi Streambot is also in the chat to let you know that if you do donate while I'm live, fun things can happen. As I said earlier, we can spin the Valentine wheel. I'm also having some specials going on. So 15 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Alright, sorry. I need to answer this thing and then we will sprint now. Sprinting! 15 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there, and if you do want to join us in the Discord, click the link that Handsome Co-host has put in the chat. We are in the bot quarters once again. Alright, it looks like you guys are about to be in an ad. If you were in an ad, exclamation point ad, so let me know, exclamation point back to let me know that you were back. We have 12 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. All right, 7:48 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Six 1-6 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Well, Zugai says your keyboard sounds like swimming. I don't know if that's supposed to happen or not. I don't know what you think swimming sounds like. So I'm trying to wonder, is something wrong with the audio, or is that just what you think it sounds like? Nevertheless, hello, 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 welcome to the stream. 3:58 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. You've got noise canceling earphones in. Nose canceling. I was about to say, I thought it said nose, but it actually did. You got nose canceling earphones. That's why they're wet. What on earth? Okay. I don't get it. But okay. I know you do a little trolling, of course, but that's just, I don't know if I get the joke. Why would noise canceling... why would noise canceling headphones be wet? I don't get it. But anyways, Benor, I believe it is probably pronounced. Welcome to the stream. Says first time chat. Thank you. To be honest, your keyboard sounds like it has the same switches as mine. Well, that sounds cool. But guess what? This isn't even a switch keyboard. It's it does make some click sounds. But Most of the clicks you hear are artificial clicks that are with the program that I use. But I do love those keyboards that are actually the manual keyboards that actually have the good crisp sound, and you don't need to add anything artificial. But I will tell you that most of the clicking, like the clicking you hear, that's a program, and so is the keys. But welcome to the stream, by the way. How are you? And hopefully I pronounced your name right. If I didn't, please let me know. $2:11 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. I made mine last year with Cherry Blues. Ooh. You made your own keyboard? Like a custom keyboard? That's nice.
Woohoo! What fun! Again!
Oh, it's King Swaggers who has subscribed for 10 months. Thank you so much for your sub. King Swaggers always lurking in the chat. How are you, by the way? Much love to you. Cloudsy Guy says, my hands, I just washed them. That's why they're wet. It's Butterham. Oh, okay. I got it. Alright. King Swagger says, I'm good. I just got home from church choir practice. Well, great job then. I hope it went well. And I would love to hear you singing. I don't think I've heard King sing. Only 40 seconds left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Shoplifters go to a choir practice as well. Wait, what? I don't understand what that means. Oh, never mind. I just... I said it out loud and I remembered what it was. Yes, a choir. A choir. Yeah, I once I said I didn't get it out loud, then I realized what it was. So there we go. It's the pun. Thank you to Wild's a guy. King Swagger says, I'm not the best singer, but I can carry a tune. Nice. It's okay, Wordy. I didn't get it at first either. Exactly. That's one of those jokes where you have to say it out loud, and then once you say it out loud, then you realize. Kelly says, anyone seen Evil Ink Pen? No, I personally have not. I saw Evil Ink Pen in server last night, but since then, I have not. Half of my brain is sleeping, no lie. Alrighty, so I did not even join the sprint, obviously, as I always forget to do that. And now I'm gonna do words. Let's put the waiting clock on the clock. 741 words in the sprint. Total of 154 new. All right. So, it's time to stretch a bit. How are you guys doing in the chat? Feel free to let me know. You can tell me what you're working on, tell me just what's going on, hanging out, whatever. We've just been doing some chill sprints tonight. But, you know, King has renewed sub, so I'm gonna have to spin the Valentine wheel. If you guys want to get the Valentine wheel spun for you, please do know that you can follow the instructions and hands and codes put in the chat. if I can do this. There we go. If you click the link, either you can buy me a Valentine or donate to my Ko-fi page or whatever you want to do, and I will automatically spin the Valentine's wheel. So we're going to do that now because King resubbed. Well, the guy says, so whatever trolling you guys are getting is purely on a whim. So it's not meticulously calculated trolling like usual, I guess. Wild Guy says I should get the wild animal keycaps. Yeah, I've seen some. Yes, Wild Guy has a mechanical keyboard. I have seen some cool different keycaps. I personally feel like it's cool to build your own keyboard, but I personally have not done that. I usually just use the artificial stuff because I want to be able to hear it in my headphones, because usually I have headphones. Usually when I have headphones, I can't actually hear the keys. For real. But yeah, that's weird. I'm just weird. No, that's fine. Alright, so we are about to spin the Valentine's wheel if King Swaggas is still here. Thank you so much for the resub, King Swaggas. So, do know that this Valentine's wheel spin will be for you. I'm here, spin 'em, says King. Here we go. Chocolates! Yes, for those of you who know I'm allergic to chocolate, but guess what? I'm going to eat some anyway for Valentine's Day. 2:02 on the clock for all you resting folks out there. This is the chocolates box that I have. Now, do you want me to do this, or do you want me to get one of these roses? Because I know there's a rose on the wheel, but like these roses have been sitting here and I have not gotten them yet. How do you spin again? To spin again, just donate or cheer bits or whatever you would like to do. So basically, here's Ko-fi. I think that will go. There we go. If you want to go to my Ko-fi page, you can. So, do you want to get one of these little roses or do you want the big rose? I will let you choose for being a 10-month subscriber. But yeah, if you do donate to my Ko-fi or you cheer bits, that is how you get the wheel spun. King is thinking. Let's save the big rose, do the small one. Alright, I finally get to open this small. Wildzuka says, I need to run my single Pringleness to the grocery store tomorrow and get some clearance chocolates. I don't even know if there's clearance chocolate left. People have been buying all the clearance chocolate up. Alright. Here we go. A chocolate rose from King Swaggas. Thank you so much to King Swaggas for the rose. Much love to you. And we will see what this is because obviously, oops, that's that. The waiting is over. Same. I want those white chocolate raspberry kisses if they still make them. White chocolate raspberry kisses? Sounds good. Alright, let's see this little thing here. Oops. It's a chocolate rose. Thank you, King. Much love. Alright. The what? It's only been a week and a couple of days. Yeah.
Wait.
Thank you so much to King for... Uh-oh. Sorry that the, it got covered up. King gifted a sub to somebody. Otter Mayhem! Thank you so much, King, for gifting a sub. That means I get to spin the wheel again. You like the gourmet Valentine's chocolate, says Wild's Guy. Alright, we're gonna spin the Valentine's wheel again for King. Thank you so much for your gifted subs. Okay, King already has a pet. If you want another pet, you can get one. But if you want to spin again, I can spin again. Because King already got this cute pet. So I'm watching people got one. But King got the red one. And it is called King Swaggus Jr. Swaggus Jr. I'm watching people got Lil People. And it was so funny because Lil People 2, basically both of them kind of named it like after themselves, which is funny because it happened in 2 different streams and they didn't know what each other did. But we're hiding pet choice. We're spinning again at King's request. Roasty Toasty, Crazy Daisy, says Wild's Guy. It's time for Roasty Toasty. I am gonna roast a marshmallow. Alright, let's get the music back. Where are the marshmallows? Oh no, wait. They're not in there anymore. There's a marshmallow bag. Alright, we have our heart marshmallows for Valentine's Day. And that is what we're going to roast. We need the little skewer stick. Sorry. Doing the whole wrong thing. Okay. Alright. There. Mellows of the Marsh, says Wild's Guy. Alright. Here we go. A marshmallow shaped like a heart. And I'm going to roasty toasty it on the candle that is over here. So, thank you so much to King Swaggus for the roasty toasty. Uh-oh. Wild's Guy says, I got knocked down. I don't know why that song is stuck in my head. What? I don't understand what you're talking about. Is there a song called Mellows of the Marsh or something like that? That's very strange. Also, the skewer is getting burnt. But thanks. I got you, Wild Guy, says King Swaggus, because I don't get it. I don't know what song you guys are talking about. I guess it's gonna have to be something I look up, I guess? I have no idea. Alright, I'm gonna move the microphone and mute myself while... Oh, I get knocked down, but I get up again. I feel like I know what song you're talking about. Kind of. Like, I can imagine that in my head, but I can't imagine the tune, and I can't imagine who's singing. And I can't... I don't know why. My brain is just like... Yes, that's exactly how my brain is, Babby. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How are you, Babby? Much love. We are about to try to sprint again. Hi, I'm doing great. Glad you're doing great. Well, the guy says the cricket ambiance went well with the marshmallow roasting. Yes, that's what they love to do when it's spring camp and summer camp. Usually I actually have like a fireside playing where it just sounds like outside and there's like owls and there's like tree breeze and it's just like camping. Yeah, it'll be sooner than you think because it's about to be March, which is very surprising in my mind. I feel like time is just rushing by so fast. But we're about to do another sprint. As Babby says, sprint, I can barely walk. I get it, I get it. If you don't want to do a sprint, no worries. But if you do want to do a sprint, we have 15 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. If you'd like to join us in the Discord, you can click the link and discuss. But in the chat, we are currently in the bot quarters. While the guy says it's warming up, I'm losing my mind. I have no idea if that's another song or what. But yeah, so I have seen the snow is melting. At first, when on Groundhog Day, they were like, it's gonna be early spring. I'm like, yeah, right. And I believe it was Woody Woodchuck that said early spring. Was it Woody? Let me see, because I feel like Phil said winter. Phil said 6 more weeks of winter, and Woody said early spring. And it looks like it's becoming spring. It looks like Phil is wrong. But I don't know what it is in New York. So Phil might be... No, wait. Phil is not in New York. Where's Phil? Was it, let's see. Why do I not know that? Pennsylvania, I thought so. I didn't want to say it and be wrong. Yes, so Phil is in Pennsylvania. Woody Woodchuck is in Michigan. At least in Michigan, it looks like spring is coming. I wouldn't say it's necessarily an early spring, but it hasn't been 6 weeks since Groundhog Day. It's only been 3 weeks. So Woody may be right. I don't know. Groundhogs. A lot of people in countries are like, what on earth are like, what is this whole groundhog thing you guys do? It's so weird. Babby says, here is not here yet. It's 50 degrees, but fall spring. Exactly. That's another thing. Woody may seem like she's right, but guess what? In Michigan, there's like false winter, false spring, false winter, fake winter, real winter. And it's just like, what's going on here? And I don't know. I don't know exactly where Babby is. I think probably somewhere in the Midwest. If so, then that is probably true for Babby as well. King Swagger says the weather here has been wonderful. That's because King Swagger is in the South. Binor says, I am in South Pennsylvania and it felt like 60 degrees today. Nice. So Phil said 6 more weeks of winter. We'll see. Babby says, gotta love the Midwest weather. I'm under you. I know. I know. I just don't know how much you want to share with people. King Swagger says, high 60s lower, 70s in the day, 40s at night. Nice. You guys are about to be in an ad, exclamation point ad, so let me know, exclamation point back to let me know you're back. But yeah, if you want to share it, feel free. I just don't like to like call people out like, oh, you're in so-and-so, aren't you? Unless I know that they don't mind people knowing. So yeah, I'll let you share where you want to share. But yes, I know the king has said where he is before on his own streams. Alright, if you're in an ad, exclamation point ads, let me know, exclamation point back to let me know that you are back. Oh, thank you so much, Babby, for gifting a sub to Binor. And once again, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. If I'm not, please let me know. King Swagger says, I live in the swamp. Yes. Babby says, I don't like seeing people in ads. Thank you for gifting subs. You've gifted so many subs on this channel as well. But of course, that means that we're gonna spin the Valentine's wheel for you, Babby. Hoo-wee! Shit, it's almost crawfish season. Haha. Yes, King Swaggers. And I do not do justice to the accent. I don't. Even though my dad is from there, I do not do justice to the accent. Babby is in ads. Babby gifts people subs, but Babby's in ads. Let's join the heist, everybody. Exclamation point heist to let me know that you are in a heist and you can see if you can win. You're back from ads already? Interesting. But yeah, you gift so nobody else can be in the ads and you're in an ad. Tiny Irish Viking. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Babby says I can't participate in the sprint because I write on a notebook now and didn't bring it home with me from college. That's fine. No worries. You still do get the Valentine spinning wheel for donating a sub. So thank you so much to Babby for the donations of subs. So let us pause the music if I can see. I'm not doing the right thing. And we are gonna spin the Valentine's wheel. More chocolates! Alright, so I'm gonna allow you to choose. If you want me to eat the chocolates out of here or eat another chocolate rose. King already had me eat a chocolate rose earlier. It was pretty good. Awesome teamwork, everybody. The spy team successfully snuck in, grabbed the target, and snuck out before the opposing operatives knew what was up. Mission accomplished. Babby and I successfully did it. Great job. Alright, 7:55 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Benor says, thank you, homie Babby Pig. Babby Big Pig. By the way, please do let me know if I'm pronouncing your name wrong or right. I have a question for chat, says Babby. What's the question? Binoir? 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 Is that it? I believe. Binoir. If I'm not saying that right, let me know. I thank you for letting me figure out how to pronounce you guys' names. I really like to get names correct. Yepers, great. Binoir. I got it now. Thank you. I keep it on my profile so I can copy paste. Nice. That was helpful. Great job. Babby says, which is a cooler idea? A dragon that protects the main character without him knowing, or the main character blacking out and turning into a dragon? Both of those premises can be interesting, honestly. I personally, my personal opinion is that it all depends on how you do it. Because the character blacking out and turning into a dragon is reminding me of something like Moon Knight or something. Where will the main character remember what he is and what he turns into, or not? Because if it's not, it's more like Moon Knight and he doesn't know who he is. If it is more like the Hulk, where he kind of knows what he did, but he still can't control it. He kind of can control it. He kind of knows, but he's like, it's fuzzy hazy. Either way, it's kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde situation. So it depends. How are you going to do it? And then the dragon that's protecting the main character. Now, without him knowing, are you saying the dragon doesn't know he's protecting the main character? Or are you saying that the main character doesn't know that he's being protected by a dragon? If the main character doesn't know he's being protected by a dragon, it can be kind of like, is it going to be like a comical kind of thing like Inspector Gadget? I don't know if you remember the old school Inspector Gadget, where he will be like, oh, so-and-so, and then he'll just like walk somewhere, and then he doesn't know that like Penny and the dog are doing stuff to actually protect him. He thinks he's fine. It's like almost like a baby. Like he's just walking somewhere, and then somebody like puts something under his feet so he doesn't trip and fall. Like, is it that kind of protecting? Is it like it's more so serious, but that sounds hilarious. Yeah, exactly. Like, is it one of those? I mean, if it's more serious, like I mean, it can be kind of like that, but it's still like, I don't know. Is it like a guardian angel kind of thing where he never sees anything and he thinks everything's a coincidence? Or he's like, somebody protected me. I don't know who it is, but it's somebody protecting me. Both, like I said, both of the ideas are very, very curious and very, very interesting, and they can both be very, very fun depending on how you do them. By the way, Callie says, I spy a babby in the babby. Callie says babby. Alright, so yes. Yes, it all depends, in my opinion, on how you're doing it. Also, Binoir says, I'm honestly thinking about I was a teenage werewolf with the latter. Yeah, so I have heard of it. I don't know if I've seen it enough to know what that goes. But it says, like, that would probably be funny to spoof that story. So, yes, Babby, also, please tell me what kind of chocolate to eat. Am I supposed to eat the little chocolate in this, or am I supposed to eat another chocolate rose? Because you got a Valentine spin. So, whichever one you want. We have only 1 minute and 45 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Babby says he sees it. I can tell you a piece of the story. When the MC's mother is murdered, The dragon hunts the killers, and he will get knocked out and miraculously save at the moment, but he will see it in the climax. And fight with it. Wait, I get a spin? Yeah, you already got a spin. I spun, and it said chocolate.
Good one.
Now King has gifted you a sub, so you don't have to be in ads anymore. Thank you so much, King, for gifting sub. Much love. Yes, so we had just spun the wheel. I don't know if you saw it, Babby, but it landed on chocolates. And now, King gets a, spin again. So first, Babby, please tell me what you want me to do. Do you want me to eat a chocolate out of here or get another one of those chocolate roses over there? And then we will spin the wheel again for King. And the timer is probably going to go up while we are on the screen. So I'm just going to do this really quick while you're choosing your chocolate, Babby. I will be back. Friend is having an issue. Okay. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way. God's bless, much success. Thank you so much, Babby. I will go ahead and just eat any chocolate then for you. I appreciate you. Much love and much success with your friend. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way else. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. The sprint is over. Alrighty, so since the sprint is over, how did you guys do the sprint? I actually didn't do anything, not sprint. But we are gonna go ahead and spin the Valentine's wheel again for King. Alright, candy. Candy is candy that's not chocolate. So we will eat some candy that's not chocolate. Alright, let's see what kind I have that's not chocolate. Ashley has these cherry jelly hearts. So I will eat one of these. Thank you so much to King for the cherry jelly hearts. Even though this is like so much sweets right now. Alright, I just had a marshmallow, I had chocolate, now I'm having cherry jelly hearts. Ooh. If I can get this. Gonna get a skewer to show you guys how the cherry hearts look. They smell really good. And these are the things, the gummy hearts are the things I usually get for discount after Valentine's Day. Yes, and it has, these have the powdered sugar over them. And that's that. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Kelly. Yes. No, I haven't seen Evil Ink Pen. Okay, I'll let him know. Alright, bye. Alright. Now we need to, I need to, seal all these things up. And, then we can start another sprint, I guess. Okay. Have I seen him in the Discord? I have last night, I think. I don't think today. All right, let's start another sprint, guys. We've already had over 5 minutes of break time. "15 minutes on the clock for all these sprinters out there." Laura's here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream, Laura. How are you? A bit freaked out, but we'll be okay. Oh no, what happened? Just saw a spider? A spider in your house? Oh no. Sorry to hear you're scared to go inside your apartment. Hopefully, it's fine. Personally, I am not very afraid of spiders. Usually, I take the spiders outside. If I were there with you, I would take the spider outside for you because I don't like to kill spiders, but I do know that sometimes they bother people, but they really don't do anything usually to harm people. They usually just stay on their own. They stay in a little corner. They don't... It went away for a second out of your apartment and you think it's hiding in the dark space. Yeah, that's okay, Laura. You should be fine. A lot of times, people are more scared of spiders, but actually spiders are more scared of people because people are big and scary. And honestly, spiders think that the people want to eat them. So... I know you would probably say, ew, spider, gross. But honestly, this is what spiders are scared of. Spiders honestly think that people want to eat them, people want to step on them, and yeah. Usually they're more scared of you than you're scared of them. And if you leave them alone, they will go away. So yeah, hopefully the spider is... Yep. I knew you would think that's gross, but you know, hopefully the spider will go off somewhere and you will feel better. But I know a lot of people do have phobias, so it's understandable, but to be honest, it should be fine. So sending prayers, love, and hugs your way. Yeah. 10:51 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Weirdo End is now in the Discord and watching the stream, I guess. Saying I offered my manager a spider plant. She said she doesn't like spiders, but I sent her pictures of one I repotted and now she wants it. Yeah, of course. Because a spider plant doesn't actually look like a spider. I mean, it's called a spider plant because the leaves are kind of long and just hang down, kind of like a spider's legs. But spider plants actually look pretty cool. They're not actually shaped like a spider. But they are reminiscent of the way a spider's legs hang over. But yeah, I think spider plants are cool, and if you, especially some people have them like hanging up from the ceiling in a pot, they look really cool. $9:45 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Laura says, I wish Steven was home right now. Oh. Does he take care of the spider? Does he usually take care of spiders for you? You don't know, you haven't had a spider in your apartment. Oh no. Well, we'll have to see what he thinks about spiders. 7:25 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Oh no. Yeah, that's understandable. Some people do that. Some people do. I mean, I understand why people do it. I just personally don't. I personally like to take them outside because I know that they are little creatures also, just like us. Guess what they added to The Sims 4 now to base game? I don't know. What did they add? Burglars. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Can you turn burglars off? Or are they stuck in the game now? You haven't checked the settings yet. Okay. It just came in the update last night. Interesting. All right. I only downloaded it today, but the update note said burglars were added. I hope I don't get nightmares from that. Okay, hopefully you don't. Kofi Stream Bell is in chat to let you know that if you do donate, while I'm live, fun things can happen, and you can spin the Valentine's wheel, which has been spent quite sometimes this night. 3:19 on the clock for all these renters out there. But yeah, don't worry about that. That should be fine. To base game, you said? Yeah, it says. Laura says I could try and see if I can try and see. Have watched Home Alone. I was fine. I found it funny, the movie, even though the crooks were evil, but Kevin was good at outsmarting them, of course. We love Home Alone. Alright, you guys are about to be in an ad, but we have 1 minute 11 seconds on the clock for all these printers out there. Those of you who are about to be in an ad, exclamation point ad to let me know, exclamation point back to let me know that you are back. I'm gonna ask you though, Laura, is it to the base game? I think that's what Laura said. I don't play Sims very much, so I'm not certain about some of these things. Kelly says, what is your favorite Home Alone movie? My favorite is the first. Laura says, I think so, yes. What is your favorite, Callie? According to what I read, says Laura. Oh, this is fun. King says 1 is still fantastic, though. Yes. Oh, King says King's favorite is 2. New York is your favorite? Interesting. Time's up. Laura says if you have dogs with a pack, cats and dogs can scare them off. Yes. Makes sense. Alright, we have some waiting clock. Callie says, I wonder if Secret Agent someone else would have seen those movies. Probably. I would say probably. Yes, of course. Stuart probably has as well. If you're in an ad, exclamation point ad, so let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know you're back. I'm gonna do a heist really quick just to see, because some of you guys are probably in ads. Thank you, Laura. You can put them in the Discord. Feel free. And you can tag Callie. Callie's in the Discord as well. If you guys are not in an ad, I'm glad. But if you are in an ad, you might not be able to hear me. So what I'm gonna do right now is wait for like 10 seconds and then I will start talking again. Alright, it claims that you guys are out of the ads. If you are back from the ads, welcome back. We have about 3 minutes and 3 seconds left on the waiting clock. Thank you, Laura. If you want to put those EA notes in the Discord, you can. Callie is also in the Discord as well. King did say that 2 was his favorite, but 1 is still fantastic, though. I need to watch 2 again, honestly. I will see. I'll have to see. But I can... just 1 is always... Callie says, Stuart, and yes, Stuart has probably seen them. I was going to say, but I didn't know if you were in an ad, that people have compared Stuart to Kevin, and I did not make the connection at first, but people have said, he's like the Home Alone kid or something. I'm like, not quite, but I guess he has some of the qualities. But he does actually not at all compare to Kevin. Great. I'm the only one who successfully snuck in. Nobody joined me in the heist, but I accomplished the mission. Thank you, Laura, for posting those notes and have already tagged Callie, so I don't have to. King says, gotta go, get ready for bed. Good night and God bless. God bless and much success, King Swaggers. Get some good rest. Sending prayers, love, and hugs away always. Thank you so much for your donations, for just hanging on the chat, for resubbing, and all that jazz. Much love to you, and thank you so much for being awesome. Have a blessed evening. 1:16 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. I'm probably gonna have to, yes, I know. Yes, you put it in the Discord stream chat. I already saw it. Yep. So if Callie wants to read it, thank you for tagging Callie already there. Callie can read it when Callie wants to read it. Speaking of reading something, speaking of reading something, sorry, I was trying to say speaking of reading something, and I was actually reading something, so I could not say it. But it has redeemed scripture card. And the resting timer is up. Before we get back into another sprint, Una has redeemed scripture card. Come on, please. Focus. Peace, peace to those far and near, says the Lord, and I will heal them. Isaiah 57:19. Thank you so much to Una for the scripture card. Much love. Gonna put this in the little mailbox here. Yep, Callie can read it whenever, because I think Callie was the one asking about it. But Una was also asking about it as well. So Una is also in the Discord, but Una's name is different in the Discord. So I will tag Una there as well, so that you can see the things. Alright, there we go, Una. And whoever else wants to read what Laura posted, you guys can join the Discord with the link Handsome Co-host has put in the chat. And all kinds of fun stuff happens in the Discord, but there is something called stream chat. So anybody who is on the streams while we are streaming can put chats there that won't get lost in Twitch. They can also post links, they can post pictures, and all kinds of stuff. I'm wondering if this should be the last sprint. I think it should. So we're gonna start a sprint, guys. 15 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Feel free to join in if you would like. Una says, enjoying next ECC. Yeah, we'll see. I wonder when that will be, but we plan on doing another epic character challenge this year, so do stay tuned. All right. Big Black Guy Reviews is here. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. And he has redeemed a scripture card. Thank you so much to Big Black Guy. And here we go. When the kindness and love of God our Savior appeared, he saved us. Titus 3, 4, and 5. Thank you so much to Big Black Guy for the scripture card. Much love. Kelly has redeemed co-host do something. So let's go see what co-host is doing. Well, I don't know what that was, but he was doing something. Thank you so much to Kelly for redeeming Coast. Do something. It looked like he had shades on, but he was in a weird dark place. So I have no idea what that was. What was going on, but okay. Alright. Who can know what co-host is up to? But yes, Big Black Guy. I do want to say, I was going to say something. What was I going to say? Oh, yes. The WaWas. I know that you probably saw my announcement about the World Anvil World Building Awards. But in case you didn't, I'm going to put the sprint timer right there. We're going to showcase the screen really quick. So, if you guys don't know, the World Anvil World Building Awards are here, and you guys can vote for people. So, you can vote for anybody you want, and you can click this little link to go and find the blog post where everybody submitted things. But if you want to vote for me, I will tell you the very first article that is up for an award submitted by me is this article that everybody probably recognizes. Which already had won the what is it called? Institutions of Learning Challenge here. And Big Black Guy Reviews helped with it because Big Black Guy made this cool helped us on stream live while we were making this cool Mr. E Hero Forge figure, and that I believe probably helped me to win. So if you want Mr. E to win yet again, do try to vote in the WaWas, which is the World Anvil World Building Awards. And if you don't vote for anything else, you can clearly just vote for Pumila Academia. And that is the article that already won the Institutions of Learning Challenge. So I just wanted to shout that out, just in case you didn't know that. But yeah, all these other things are also up for nomination as well. So do check out my article if you would like to see all the stuff that I submitted to the awards. And if you like to vote, feel free to do so. Voting does end this Friday, I believe, is the last full day. I think there's going to be a little bit of voting time left on Saturday, but I think they're going to close it quite early for most of the world. So, it's better to get your votes in by Friday if you want to. Now, I know that usually I'm like, I don't even, I don't feel like I will win anything at all, but I think it doesn't hurt to at least share my work around, so I'm doing better in that area. I posted on social media and all kinds of stuff like that. I'm trying to talk more about my own work, even in my own streams, because honestly, I usually end up showcasing other people's work on my own streams more than my own work, which is kind of funny when you think about it. So yeah, I'm just trying to do better in that area, so that's why I've been sharing the link around and trying to get better with a bit of self-promo. So yeah, thank you. Any checking outs is appreciated, and it is free to vote. You don't even have to sign up to the account, but if you want to, you can if you want to. Warriors Win says, I still need to vote on other categories, but haven't read much yet. Been super busy. Yes, me too. I've been so busy and I'm like, I just need to go through these. I talked about it earlier. I've been kind of skimming through some of them. I said last year I feel like less people entered. And it was easier to like read a lot of them. But now this time is like, it's good that so many people have entered. It's honestly good. I like how so many people felt more empowered to submit their articles, obviously. But it does make it where when you're judging them, it's a very challenging time. Una is lurking. Thank you for the lurk. God bless. Much success. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I appreciate your stopping by. We are probably going to raid out very soon. There's only 5 minutes left in this sprint. So we're going to see how many words we can get down. And then I'm going to try to see who we might be able to raid. But I do appreciate you guys for stopping by and chatting with us and streaming with us and playing and writing and all that jazz. Let's see what I can get done in this final 4 minutes and 25 seconds. 4:17 on the clock. For all these sprinters out there, thank you, Kelly, for the drum roll. And co-host is being weird again. Snackaroo! Okay. What is a snackaroo I should have? Well, I have this. It's a Rice Krispie treat. Thank you so much to Kelly for the snackaroo. I'm going to hit my microphone, 3, 2, 1 on the clock for all these sprinters out there, and eat the snackaroo. As I said earlier, it's a Rice Krispie treat. Thank you so much to Callie for the snackaroo. Much love. 2 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Yeah, it was kind of hard to see, but yeah, I did try to say it earlier before I went muted, but now I have Yeah, it was kind of dark. Only 35 seconds left. Alrighty. Time is up. Alright, so let's see how it did. One says I uploaded the images. We still need to update the manuscript. Then you'll try to read the WaWas tomorrow. Well, God bless and much success with that. Hopefully you're able to do some things. If not, no worries. The WaWas can be a lot. Alright. So we have 167 new words. Alright. So, I think that's all for today's stream. We have been streaming for officially 3 hours. So, thank you guys for joining us. We're gonna see if we can raid anybody right now. I do not plan to go on live tomorrow, but I might go live on Friday. Might! And it will be at a surprise time if I do. Because a lot of things happen. I need to get some stuff done. So, if you guys are really a lot of writers in the chat, we can head over to Coffee Quills probably. You guys want to go to Coffee Quills? Kelly wants Laura to stall, and AJ's calling me. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, yes. Ah, I see. Oh, yes, that's right. Okay, I can't leave before doing that. Okay, thanks. Bye. Alright, I know that Babby got the Valentine's wheel to spin before, which means that there's supposed to be another chocolate being eaten. And since Babby can't choose, I'm gonna just choose another one of these chocolate roses. Real Guts is here. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much, First Time Chatter. How are you? We are eating a chocolate rose before raiding out. Laura has redeemed Celebrate. Thank you for the celebration. How was today's stream? It was okay. We were about to leave, honestly, but we got some work done. We streamed for about 3 hours. Once again, a chocolate rose. Thank you. Laura says, that's me doing the stalling. Exactly. Laura has redeemed randomness, and this is a randomness that I'm going to do. Put on a glowy headband. It's supposed to be cat ears, but apparently it's kind of weird. It's like some of the little tinsel came off. There we go. Okay. Thank you so much for the randomness, Laura. Alright, so now that we've been randomized, it's time to go ahead and raid Coffee Quills. Oh no! Coffee Quills is raiding away already. So we are not going to raid Coffee Quills. Thankfully, it doesn't look like Coffee Quills is raiding us, which is just a-okay, because honestly, I'm ready to stop streaming. Who else do we have? You guys are writers, right? A lot of you guys are still writers in the chat. All right.
Kaboom!
There we go. I think we can probably go ahead and rate Strawberry Belle. Strawberry Belle is streaming and sprinting.
Am I too late?
Oh no!
Stop, Seward. Worrying is doing nothing. You need to focus and actually do something.
Whoa! Laura! That's hilarious that Stuart said, am I too late? Because, yeah, you're almost late. Because honestly, we're about to raid away. Laura, press the big red button! Oh my goodness, Laura. You really, really are stalling today, aren't you? Alright. I guess we're gonna see what happens. Yeah, Laura says I had to. Alright, let's see. You guys are about to be in an ad, so before the ad, I'm gonna quickly spin and see what happens. Show a secret draft. Okay. So, while the ad is running, I'm going to find a secret draft, and then when the ads are over, I'm going to show the secret draft. Kelly says, sounds like something that secret agent someone else would do. Yes, okay. So, you guys are about to be in an ad. If you're in an ad, exclamation point ad, so let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know that you are back. I am about to find a secret draft to share with you all. Secret, secret. Kelly says, I can picture someone else hitting the big red button. Yes, that's hilarious. Alright, I found the secret draft to share with you guys, but I'm going to wait until they say the ads are over. Let's start a heist, just in case, for those of you who are in ads. And when the ads are over, we will show the secret draft.
Woohoo! What fun! Again!
Oh, Oh, thank you so much, Laura, for resubbing. Much love. And I also need to spin the wheel again now because you resubbed. Alright, let's take it back to the Valentine wheel. Because the Valentine wheel will be for... Thank you, AJ, for redeeming. Someone sing something. I don't know if you could hear them because some people are in the ads. Ads should be over in about 30 seconds for those of you who are in the ads. And if you can hear me somehow, you probably can't. But here we go. And we are going to spin the Valentine's wheel when we come back from the ads. AJ says I heard them. Nice. Let's see. This wheel will be for Laura for the sub. Thank you so much, Laura, for resubbing at tier 1. Alright, you guys should be all out of ads. Time for the spin. Candy! Alright. So much candy. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, we were captured this time. We had such a good round, all stream long. But at the end, our heist was not successful. Half of the spy team was captured. Laura got out, but I was captured as well. Whoever joined me was also captured. Unfortunately, but it's fine. You guys can see a secret draft, okay? For this candy, do I want to do this? No. This candy is gonna be, this candy is going to be, okay. Congratulations, Laura, for the heist. We have a little lollipop bouquet. Which color do you want me to eat? We have purple, pink, and red. How do I do mystery wheels? So I actually, there's a site. I can link it. Of course you chose purple. I knew you would choose purple. I just had to ask you anyway. The site that I use is called Picker Wheel. It's called Picker Wheel, and I do pay for an account. So it's a small fee a month, but it makes it where I don't have ads. Plus, I can make as many wheels as I want, and I can customize the colors and the sounds and the things that happen. So if you want to do that, there are free options there as well, but you might have ads and you might not be able to make as many wheels, and you might not be able to customize it as much, but it's still cool, and you can check out Picker Wheel. Also though, since I have an account, I will say if you want me to make a wheel, I can see if I can do it on mine and just share the link with you, because if I do that, then you can use it, but you would have to ask me every single time you want to add something or take something off the wheel. But that is an option. Thank you guys so much for the spin, but also now I'm gonna do this after when we're about to raid out, because I need to show you guys the secret draft first. Okay? I don't want to have a lollipop while I'm trying to read. That's kind of weird. And that will probably sound annoying. So, here is the secret draft. It is, let me take some of these. Alright, there we go. This is good enough. I don't want to share too much of this. Alright, so this is a secret draft of an outline, okay? I didn't think so. Now, shall we begin? She will have a seat in front of him. Begin, he will say, sitting back on the couch. You go first. It's my game. You're the guest of honor. Well then, my question is, why on earth are you so annoying? She will breathe a laugh and smile. Well, starting off with the simple questions, I see. He will chuckle back. The reason I'm so annoying to you is because I'm relentless. I won't just be brushed away. I keep coming back again and again like a pesky fly. It's hard to get rid of me. Can't deny that. Great. Now it's my turn to ask the questions. He's a bit unsettled, but will shift in his seat and try to maintain a cool, calm, and collected, in-control demeanor. What's your name? He will give pause only briefly, but then smile and chuckle. Someone else would. My turn. She will start. What? No, that's not fair. I meant... Next time, say what you meant. She will roll her eyes. And there you have it, folks. That is a secret draft. Some of you guys might know what that was, and some of you guys might not. But that, if you would like to know, is obviously a conversation between someone Elsewood and Constance Harbor. It was one of the first conversations between them. So yes, that is what that was. Thank you so much to Laura for the big red button. And what is the word count on that draft? Let's see. 176 words. I honestly, the whole document actually has, it looks like 1,130 words. I did not want to show the whole thing. So I took a little clip from it. Alright, so it's time for a lolly as we raid out. So we are going to go to Strawberry Belle, I believe is still streaming, hopefully. Strawberry Belle is another writer, and they're currently doing writing sprints. What flavor is it? Let me try. It tastes like just regular sweet. Regular sweet sugar. Yeah, so Babby says, hey, what chocolate did I pick? Well, since I was about to raid out, I just got another chocolate rose. And then Callie made me eat a candy that's not chocolate, so I have a purple lolly. But yes, the flavor of this just tastes like sugar. It just tastes like sweet sugar. I don't think that these are different flavors. But thank you guys so much for everything. I'm gonna... Oh no. Strawberry Belle is now raiding out. Every single time when I try to do it, they stall me. You guys do such a great job in stalling me, to the point where the people that I'm trying to raid end up raiding away. Thankfully Strawberry Belle is not raiding me, but we will see if we can raid another streamer soon. Alright, Strawberry Belle is raiding Oracle of Dusk, and I was starting to raid Oracle of Dusk. I didn't know what they were working on. It looks like they are currently editing. So we could probably raid Oracle of Dusk, unless anybody else has any other ideas. Yeah, I thought that we were going to raid Coffee Quills, but Coffee Quills raided. Then I thought we were going to raid Strawberry Belle. Strawberry Belle raided. So yeah, I think that yeah, I think that Oracle of Dusk is good to raid. Alright, so we are starting the raid, everybody! Alrighty, so copy and paste that raid call if you would like. That handsome coach just put in the chat. Says hello, 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 word up, and it lets people know that Wordy Girl sends love. We are heading over to Oracle of Dusk, another writer. So, if you are still writing and having fun, feel free. If you just want to say hello and leave, that would be great as well. You will get wisps, and you will let Oracle of Dusk know that we are showing support. So, I'm going to move it over to the credits. So, God bless, much success, sending prayers, love, and hugs your way. Always thank you so much for everything. I appreciate you all. I do plan on streaming again on Friday. I don't know when, but we'll see. So, thank you guys so much. Much love. Bye.